In this video, I'm going to discuss a topic in mathematics in the modern world entitled Universal Product Code. The figure above is a Universal Product Code or UPC. In a grocery store or department store, almost all of the items there have UPC on it. Itong UPC na to mas kilala bilang barcodes. At itong UPC na ito ay ginagamit ng mga businesses para mapabilis yung checkout process and to monitor the inventory of the businesses. Dito sa ating UPC, meron tayong 12 digits. 6, 3, 9, 3, 8, 2, 0, 0, 0, 3, 9, 3. Dahil meron tayong 12 digits, ang tawag dyan ay 12-digit UPC. 12-digit UPC is correct, not 12 digits UPC. Parang 3-day sale din yan. Hindi siya tinatawag na 3 days sale, but rather 3-day sale. And that is the correct term. In our 12-digit UPC, 6 is our X sub 1. 3 is our X sub 2. 9 is our X sub 3. 3 is our X sub 4. 8 is our X sub 5. 2 is our X sub 6. 0 is our X sub 9. 0 is our X sub 8. 0 is our X sub 9. 3 is our X sub 10. 9 is our X sub 11. And 3 is our X sub 12. In a 12-digit UPC, the first digit, X sub 1, identifies the type of product. If X sub 1 is 0, this pertains to general groceries. If 2, meat and produce. If 3, drugs and health products. If 4, non-food items. If 5, coupons. If 6 or 7, other items. And if 1, 8, or 9, reserved for future use. The next set, containing 5 digits, identifies the manufacturer. Yung next set containing 5 digits na tinutukoy dito ay yung X sub 2, X sub 3, X sub 4, X sub 5, and X sub 6. The succeeding set with 5 digits identifies the product. Yung succeeding set with 5 digits na tinutukoy ay yung X sub 7, X sub 8, X sub 9, X sub 10, and X sub 11. So in our UPC above, 6 is the type of product, 39382 is the manufacturer identification number, and 00039 is the item number. The last digit of the UPC, which is X sub 12, is called a check digit. In our UPC above, our check digit is 3. This digit lets the system determine if the number has been scanned correctly or not. Given the 11-digit string, X sub 1, X sub 2 to X sub 11, the check digit X sub 12 is appended such that the whole 12-digit code word satisfies the following: 3X sub 1 plus X sub 2 plus 3X sub 3 plus X sub 4 plus 3x sub 5 plus x sub 6 plus 3x sub 7 plus x sub 8 plus 3x sub 9 plus x sub 10 plus 3x sub 11 plus x sub 12 and 0 are congruent modulo 10. Meaning to say, gagamitin natin to para malaman kung yung UPC ay valid or hindi valid. Each time the scanner scans an item, it performs this calculation. If the check digit it calculates is different from the check digit it reads, the scanner knows that something went wrong and the item needs to be rescanned. So kung mapapansin ninyo, ito na yung application ng modular arithmetic. By using the modular arithmetic, we can tell if the UPC is valid or not. Example number 1 is UPC 053600100540 valid. In order to know if the UPC is valid or invalid, we will use 3x sub 1 plus x sub 2 plus 3x sub 3 plus x sub 4 plus 3x sub 5 plus x sub 6 plus 3x sub 7 plus x sub 8 plus 3x sub 9 plus x sub 10 plus 3x sub 11 plus x sub 12 and 0 are congruent modulo 10. Our x sub 1 is 0, x sub 2 is 5, x sub 3 is 3, x sub 4 is 6, and so on. Now, let us substitute the values. 3 times 0 plus 5 plus 3 times 3 plus 6 plus 3 times 0 plus 0 plus 3 times 1 plus 0 plus 3 times 0 plus 5 plus 3 times 4 plus 0. 3 times 0 is 0 plus 5 plus 3 times 3 is equal to 9 plus 6 plus 3 times 0 is 0 plus 0 plus 3 times 1 is 3 plus 0 plus 3 times 0 is 0 plus 5 plus 3 times 4 is 12 plus 0. 0 plus 5 plus 9 plus 6 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5 plus 12 plus 0 is equal to 40. Remember that 40 minus 0 should be divisible by 10. 40 minus 0 is 40 divided by 10 is equal to 4. Since 40 minus 0 is divisible by 10, then UPC 053600100540 is valid because the calculation results in a true statement. 40 and 0 are congruent modulo 10. Example number 2 is UPC 3705010911 for valid. To tell if it is valid or invalid, let's use 3x sub 1 plus x sub 2 plus 3x sub 3 plus x sub 4 plus 3x sub 5 plus x sub 6 plus 3x sub 7 plus x sub 8 plus 3x sub 9 plus x sub 10 plus 3x sub 11 plus x sub 12 and 0 are congruent modulo 10. By substituting the values, we have 3 times 3 plus 7 plus 3 times 0 plus 5 plus 3 times 0 plus 1 plus 3 times 0 plus 9 plus 3 times 1 plus 1 plus 3 times 0 plus 4 and 0 are congruent modulo 10. That will become 9 plus 7 plus 0 plus 5 plus 0 plus 1 plus 0 plus 9 plus 3 plus 1 plus 0 plus 4. After adding all of these numbers, the result is 39. Para maging valid yung ating UPC, dapat yung 39 minus 0 should be divisible by 10. 39 minus 0 is 39. 39 divided by 10 is 3.9. Meron tayong decimal. That means 39 minus 0 is not divisible by 10. Therefore, UPC 3705010911004 is invalid because the calculation results in a false statement as follows.